well ahead of Australia here. They can just throw that on a Winston.
Yeah, Tito drop low, maybe time to nail it. He looks like he's expecting it here. There it goes. What a turn. Getting in this.
Oh!
But instantly slept. Woken up though. Huge mistake.
No, don't wake up the Winston when he leaps with Nano. That's a really bad idea. Tito goes, hey, thanks for the alarm clock. Let me take down your entire team.
Yeah,
oh.
Goes down in the end there, but it doesn't matter. Did his job.
Nano boost. Diving deep, but now backs up. Meanwhile, Panties gets taken down on the other end. Huss with a double kill. Fantastic summer play. He makes it 3 before he's said and done. Australia not out of it yet.
Huss absolutely raining in the frags, but it costs a few ultimates for the side of Australia. Forced to use both tank ultimates.
Fantastic from Thailand, and arguably an upset to boot. Australia on the verge here in round 1, and Thailand just needs a few more eliminations, and that's going to be enough for them to take the Gardens.
Thailand holding strong on the point here. It's all over but the crying here on Gardens. Tito has so much control. This HP just too much to deal with. Brigitte on the point. Yeah, and that's all Thailand from map 1. The crowd goes wild. Love to see that home team support. Thailand really capitalizing.
Getting bashed from the backhand side, but there's the EMP coming in from Australia. They want to make this fight their own. They get Oputo, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough here just yet. Let's rock it down, and Thailand solo, that should be all they need.
CKM doing such a good job just being elusive in this fight. He's got a Hanzo and a McCree to worry about on top of the Zenyatta and the damages from the Mercy. So much pressure coming into the fair, but he still managed to get it done. Getting him
supports it fine, but also goes for the tanks as well. Sets up the dive. Patapon nowhere to go there, and oh boy, speaking of nowhere to go, time to go off the edge. Trill bopping people right off into the ocean, and Australia is coming right on back.
Trill with a massive triple kill. Doesn't find any more, but that's all they need. Completely stuffing Thailand.
That's going to be a tough mountain to climb now for Australia as they try to get back in. They lose Huss once more. They've hung onto his aggression. Oputo tries to turn down the lights, only hits Punk. But here's the barrage from the back as Tito taking a nap. Thailand, though, still. We'll see what they can do to come back in. They're contesting. It's overtime. Patapon takes down both supports before falling. There's no more healing here for Australia, and it's just down to the wire. And yet Australia might have brought this back.
Punk looking like he's going to stabilize here. Tito got a little over-aggressive, went into the spawn, but wasn't able to find anything. Now Australia flips back, and it's Thailand's turn to trickle back into the point.
We'll see what happens. Both teams responding. It's still anyone's game. Thailand, though, would love to end this right here, right now. Rocket, though, out of the fight. And Australia starting to reconvene their troops here. They're at a significant advantage. Thailand falling 1 by 1. And that means we're going to be looking straight at going into a round number 3 here, unless Thailand can pull a miracle.
The nano-boosted Valkyrie. Nobody is taking down Costa. Breaks the pistol out. Looks for the cleanup frags. Australia is just styling at this point.
Australia, they're feeling it at the moment. That's what happens to bring out the emergency Hammond. But once more sleeping on the job, and Thailand actually has a chance here. They get the first 2 pickoffs. Australia was banking on that nano blade, but it did not come to pass as Thailand, off an incredible sleep dart from Panties, sets the way.
A bit of miscoordination there. Huss a little too slow on the EMP. The sleep dart comes out before.
Creates a notable space. Oputo tries to turn around, drops the EMP, but the effect so far limited. And oh boy, Genji went to go flying traffic. Custa drops the beat.
Custa, the only support left alive. You can see how low his HP is, but Thailand just can't finish him off here. Australia holding strong on the point. Thailand forced into desperation speed picks just to be able to contest the point. But Tito already hacked. He's not making it.
Australia brings it back. They take to that upper window. But Thailand still in a decent spot here. Australia poked down, but Mickey got caught out. Gonna lose the mech. Trill moves in the nano boost, and suddenly, just like that, Australia has found a way through.
That's a great slow play from Australia. Trill on low HP, and Thailand knows it, but instead of
nano on right now, looking to be more Winston. Winston gonna dive on in. Now waiting, Bionade onto Mickey, takes him down. You see the Dragon Strike coming in from Thailand, but doesn't get as much done as they'd want. CKM might be down, but Trill certainly in. Finishes off Oputo, looking to make more space, and the payload moving all the while as he goes for those juicy knockouts in the pit, but instead, it's time to take a nap. Oh no, execution, not again! Oh, he missed. It's keeping Australia back. Australia has been hesitant to commit, but they get 2 pickoffs immediately. Trill found him in the back. And now Mickey could have to look behind him, but he's EMP'd. He can't drop the grab while you're EMP'd. And Trill continues his raid right into the back line.
Trill crushing with that primal, the EMP denying all the abilities, and Mickey's never going to be able to get the grab. Australia capping with 1:45 on the clock. That's a great pace for King's Row.
And you know what? You don't get Genji, but gonna run into the Transcendence. Bopped on back. Can't finish up to get the pickoff. And here comes the tire. Straight to run you right on over. Finds Tito, and the tank is down. 5 on 5. Mickey, though, about to get T-Max, but Thailand has still struck deeply into Australia here. They've gotten trade-offs back and forth, and even if they can't immediately go in because CKM, they'll have a chance, but oh, Anna, you can't get picked up. It does! Huss, the parting gift, but respawn advantages with Thailand.
Respawn advantage making a really big impact there. Great EMP from
here. They get the hack on Drive, but here comes the Genji. Diving on in, Patapon gets one, looking for more, makes it 2. Do we have 3? Yes, we do! Patapon opens the way for Thailand.
Great nano blade there coming out from Patapon. Sweet combo to see, and especially really great for Thailand. They're coming up.
CKM with the blade, Australia. Here he gets it up. There's the blade, EMP in. Mickey with the grab, but I don't think that was quite good enough as CKM gets 2 off the EMP. Trill gonna finish off the rest in Australia. They invest a lot, but they get a lot.
CKM going down the Graviton Surge, but already put the work in, taking down the hold last point.
They drop the beat, but T1 drops the hammer. Into the pin you go. Snooze that one off, Punk, as T1 gets the shatter he was looking for. Australia absolutely in trouble. You have a blade up from CKM, but he's immediately bumped. Mickey shuts him down. And Thailand, oh, goodbye Custa, and we still got a game.
Wow, Thailand looking really clean there on that last offense. It seemed like Australia had a lot to work with.
He's on the point, Australia a little bit slow to respond as Huss is down. Patapon was able to find him. And now T1 going a little bit more aggressive. It's 5 on 5 here, but the respawn edges with Thailand. They get CKM, Mickey. Oh, okay. Total mayhem, CKM revenge from the grave. And yet Thailand almost about on 2 ticks. Australia not really setting the pace here as it's back and forth. But again, if you're on offense, you're fine with these trades.
Such a low number situation is going to favor those respawners. At this point, Huss coming back from the Tracer, and now Australia finds themselves in a strange position. Caught out with Huss on the Tracer. He's going to have Australia wants to try to win this fight, but they're paying so many ultimates. Things are looking really grim for them if they can't win this fight, but a crack and somehow manages to take out Patty and sleep T1. What a play!
All these Winstons are sleeping on the job. Self-destruct, make some room. Thailand, you got to get back on the point. Still on it, in on the moment. Australia, though, looking to evict them as we speak. And you see Huss so close to the EMP. Mickey down, CKM piling on, and the payload's going to stop right there.
My jaw just dropped. A crack rocket down.
This is really good, and yeah, Rocket's going to be out of the fight for quite a while. Puto, even getting Huss, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Australia, they've built up a residence here on the point. Thailand, though, still going to try and move on in, but already just punishment to the back. It's CKM and Trill, the Nano Winston, setting up the Genji, and Australia will get this party started. The payload is on. Back by Punk, gets nothing. The library for shelter. T1 going on in, Primal Rage ready. Meanwhile, CKM, the blade is up. 2 are down for Thailand, and the barrier is keeping Australia all the safer, all the while, and what a sleep. That's how you punish Doomfist. He takes to the skies, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Not syncing up the burst here. They could be punished for it, but Patty Fan not able to find the punish from this Genji. The verticality too difficult to deal with. Australia with total car control, and with these slow spawns of overtime, that's King's Row. Australia running into the blue box of victory, ending it here, King's Row. The half goes 2-0. Great plays by Australia.
Australia keeping it in the clutch. They defeat Thailand here at King's Row. Off the top of the Thorn on Australia's side. The EMP drops it up, and oh boy, CKM finally has enough of Mickey. Gets him off the top. Suddenly he has a path. Multiple pickups coming here for Australia. Thailand might have dove a little bit too hard in that particular instance, as now we're going to see Australia just easily get to point A.
And both Sombras we saw running into each there, both realizing that the other was right next to them, but Huss a little bit more decisive, instantly drops that EMP.
That's a nice EMP to set the stage. They use it to get the Brigida on the other end. Australia, we're at the man advantage. It tanks for Thailand. We're down for a while from the EMP, and right now Australia is not stopping. Pick off after pick off. Trill pummels panties right in the back. And you see Australia now start to move on to the point. The EMP comes up for a Puto, but where's the bomber going to be? Your time team's dead. What are you looking for there? CKM continues to rain down rockets.
Winston's bubble takes down the entire minefield, essentially neutralizing that ultimate. Mickey hacked again, can't escape this situation. CKM on the air here. There's no more D.Va to stop these rockets. He's completely cleaning up these tanks, but the Primal Rage is going to get a little bit too much help for that Winston.
Thailand right now desperately trying to delay Australia. Looking for more. Nano boosted Farah. Oh, gets slept, but not before Rocket falls. Gonna res the fallen, but it's Australia fighting against the tide right now. And yet, they've got a few pickups. There's life in Australia yet. Thailand, they put off the gas. The Nano Farah didn't quite work out for them as well as they wanted. And suddenly Thailand is getting back to the brink.
Mickey, great swap on the Roadhog, gets a ton of value in these late fight situations, but get hacked and maybe potentially will fall here. Australia looking to stream back in with their respawners. Very risky to commit to a fight like this, though.
This is actually pretty okay for Thailand, even though it's so close to being a capture. They've locked Australia into this back and forth brawl where both teams are trading out, but the defense loves that. The defense craves it, and Australia finally realizes what's going on, and they get out.
Time cap here.
We'll see what happens now to the final second. CKM, Nano Blade up, the Kraken down for Australia, and Panafan was able to get both supports in the back. CKM got Precious Little with the Dragon Blade, and Thailand, they're gonna hold firm here at point B. The crowd is roaring, and overtime starting to tick away. Australia unable to get on through. Thailand holding firm here on Anubis.
You know, we've seen a lot of DPS players make the swap to win.
Goes for the EMP, and this is what they needed. Gives them the early initiation. They get the Orisa. CKM though, EMP's about roaring off. He's gonna say, fire in the hole. Here comes the tire. Looking for anything. This could be the dagger. Thailand already down. It's gonna get the D-Mech, and Australia, even though their point B attack, not so good. Their point A defense is actually sublime. Overtime ticking down, and Australia just a little bit away from taking the series.
What a huge pick down. Rocket early in the fight. Thailand just trickling back in, forced through the beat just to keep that point contest going. JjoNak completely controlled. Great team play there from Australia. Such tight coordination.
It's been a thorn in their side, and Mickey somehow still alive, but his shield's gonna break. And now Thailand. How long can you delay? This is the make or break moment here on Rialto, but Australia is really just making it a break moment as they break Thailand right here and now. They get point A.
A little bit of inexperience from Thailand. This is the same problem they had before, but Trill going to second point arcs to Thailand.
Unbridled aggression coming in, but Thailand goes, you know what? We're not a fan of that. Here comes a blade of her own. The nano boosted Genji finding on Panafan, going up to the top. Okay, back up a bit, but I do think that was a bit of an overextension for Australia.
Yeah, I like the idea from Huss. You know, he knows that Thailand is sitting on a big ultimate bank. Potentially, you can EMP them there and clean up.
Landed up rockets. Thailand was beefy enough on the point, so essentially, we reset back to 0. Huss, lucky not to get picked off. Puto, though, down. A man advantage now for Australia. CKM, hold on to the barrage. Waiting to let it loose here. Nice rocket on the Panafan, and as a result, Australia gonna be getting point B.
Very clean.
Absolutely nada on the Australian side, so it's not going to be the difference maker. But you know who was? It was a Puto. Got Trill, Mickey diving in even deeper. 2 pickoffs for Thailand, and now it's all about the cleanup.
Australia coming up on support ults, but it's just too little too late here. Thailand holding strong on the card. They just can't get through Mickey's armor. Great defense from CKM using the benefit of Huss's scouting ability. Ooh, Panafan the flank, and this time does it with the body shot.
Always shoot the body. That is the Panafan motto right now. And hey, it worked out up until the resin.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit up close and personal. Doesn't quite work out. Thailand in some trouble here as Australia, keeping an iron hold on the point so far.
Both supports.
Yeah, that's the end of the fight. You get both supports. You get the D-Mech for good measure. CKM dominant on the far right here so far.
And here's the thing.
The fight certainly not over yet.
Everyone getting greedy here, but Apollo, the only sufferer alive now, cancels the resurrect from custody. He has got no guardian angel, can't escape there. Thailand looking to take first point.
That was a great EMP. You cancel the res, you get yourself in a good spot, and now Australia, they're running out of buys to throw at the point. Tracer hacked down, point to time.
Can't find a good time to commit it.
Oh, well, that's one way. Blast yourself off. Panafan help him out there. EMP being struck in by Thailand. The follow-through is there. It's been a messy fight, but Thailand now starting to rise above it. Final 30 seconds, but Australia has been broken.
Thailand takes down a Kraken, able to make this work.
Running down for Thailand. Self-destruct doesn't connect, but zones. Let's see if the stuff is Trill. Sleeping once more. Panties continuing to land good sleep darts, but too little, too late. Australia gonna be holding off Thailand here for a little bit longer. You see Mickey on the way back in. They get the pick off, but it just doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough.
Australia ending things here on Rialto with a 4-0 crushing victory over the home team. Thailand, Australia have to be feeling themselves now.
Absolutely, and look, Thailand was threatening at points in the series. They were threatening certainly on the first control map. They were threatening on King's Row right after, but in the end,